Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some intense political developments in Austria. Austrian President Alexander van der Bellen has tasked Herbert Kickl, the leader of the far-right Freedom Party of Austria, with forming the next government. This decision comes after a surprising collapse of the centrist coalition talks over the weekend. It's a move that marks a dramatic shift in Austrian politics. Now let's break it down. Why is this such a big deal? Herbert Kickl is a pretty controversial figure. Known for his hardline stance on immigration and his far-right views, Kickl's appointment has sparked a lot of debate and concern at home and abroad. Hundreds of protesters, including Jewish students and left-wing activists, gathered outside the president's office, chanting Nazis out and waving banners with slogans like, "We don't want a right-wing extremist Austria." It's clear that not everyone is on board with this decision. Van der Bellen, a former leader of the left-wing Greens, has always been critical of the Freedom Party and its leader. He even said he didn't take this step lightly. But after the centrists failed to form a coalition, the president was left with few options. So, what's next? Kickl will now enter talks with the Conservative People's Party, OVP, to try and form a coalition government. The OVP, led by interim leader Christian Stocker, is open to these talks, even though their former leader, Karl Nehammer, was staunchly against any coalition with Kickl. However, it's not going to be smooth sailing. The Freedom Party and the People's Party have their differences. For example, they both want tax cuts, but the Freedom Party wants to cut some of the People's Party's vested interests, like the powerful Chamber of Commerce. They're also divided over aid for Ukraine and plans for a missile defense system. If these talks fail, Austria might be heading for a snap election. And according to opinion polls, support for the Freedom Party has only grown since September. The international community is watching closely. Neighboring countries and the European Union have expressed their concerns. Human rights organizations are worried about Kickl's history of inflammatory rhetoric and discriminatory policies. They fear his leadership could erode human rights protections and fuel intolerance. President van der Bellen has promised to remain vigilant and ensure that the cornerstones of democracy, including human rights, independent media, and Austria's membership in the European Union, are respected. So what do you think? Will Kickl manage to form a coalition government, or is Austria heading for another election? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.